Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having a lovely time, and I hope you are too. Anyway, in case some of you here can't tell, I'm Welsh. You don't get it from the accent, do you? Anyway, I used to live in England for a while, up England way, as they say. And in a village not very far from me, a couple won the Euro Millions lottery, a humongously large amount. It was more than £100 million. And as you can imagine, local news they just went wild for this, absolutely berserk. And champagne was flowing, everything was happening. They were having new cars, they were having this, that and the other. It was a fantastic time. In the same local news, there was a couple of advancing years, shall we say, and they'd lost a son in Afghanistan. And they explained to the interviewer that they used to have a picture of him in uniform on the wall, but they'd had to take it down because they just couldn't bear to see him like that right now. It would go up later on, absolutely it would go back, but right now they just couldn't bear to see him like that. And I thought they were so reserved, so quiet, so dignified, that it was in such contrast to the ballyhoo of the lottery winners. And I wondered what that elderly couple would have bought if they'd won the lottery. And this is for them, and it's called Ernest and Adeline. When Ernest and Adeline's numbers came up, they threw a party down the street. Everyone said they deserved luck at last, and some of them hoped for a treat. So Ernest and Adeline made dreams come true for all of their kith and their kin, then wondered what else they could possibly do now that the shock had sunk in. It was 40 years earlier that Ernest and Adeline met in the National Gallery. Between them they had just enough for a sandwich and a cake and 2 small cups of tea. They first held hands at a picture of sunflowers, too overwhelmed to move off. Now 40 years on, Ernest knew what to do. He'd buy Addie a Vincent van Gogh. He knew where to hang it precisely. There was a spot just above the TV stand where they'd once hung a photo of a good-looking boy who'd never come home from Afghanistan. So Ernest queued up for the auction and stood politely at the back. He raised his hand as the bidding went higher and higher, and the zeros thinned out the pack. He was asked by a toff, "Can you afford a Van Gogh? What are you worth precisely?" $146 million, said Ernest. 900,049p. They wouldn't let Ernest take home the picture that day, though we'd like to have cut such a dash. He brought a carrier bag specially, and he'd come quite prepared to pay cash. But when he arrived a week later in a great armored van, Addie thought her heart would fail. But but she held it together just long enough to hang Vincent van Gogh from a nail. For finally covering a patch on the wall in a space just above the TV, she had sunflowers growing forever where her good-looking boy used to be. She had sunflowers growing forever where her good-looking boy used to be. Used to be. Thank you.